The NBA keeps getting weirder. We got Draymond riding opponents and LeBron sneak dissing Luka.
You have to ask Luka what he saw on that, but I was kind of off balance when he gave it to me. I thought he had a great look, but.
And on top of that, we had 5 intense clutch games.
Shea behind the three. We are tied at 101.
So we gotta start in Los Angeles, where Luka got bullied by Wendell Carter Jr. inside the paint.
Banchero down low to Carter. He'll catch, he'll dunk it down.
This is the second straight game in which he gets posterized by bigger guys. Redick tried to cover his bad perimeter defense by putting him down low, but now he's being exposed there as well. Seeing his teammates struggling, LeBron decided to avenge him with some high-flying action.
There's a turnover. Anthony Black has it. He'll drive. Met at the rim by LeBron James. Met at the rim again. Banchero. Contact there. That not called. Bane wondering where the call was there. Here's Reaves high up top to LeBron. He'll catch it and throw it down.
That's a great, started with a great outlet pass.
James turns back the clock with a couple of signature moves. The huge chase down block and then the alley-oop jam in transition. He's timeless. And the Lakers were leading by double digits after this 3 by Austin Reaves. But then came Paolo's turn to cook Doncic.
Got to get the lid off that basket. Banchero drives. He was bumped, not called. He wanted the and one. Banchero will try a 3. Got it. Now low to Banchero. Lakers are scrambling. Pull-up jumper. 2 more for P5. Just feed the big fella. He's feeling it.
Banchero was unstoppable, erupting for 17 of his 36 points in the third quarter, single-handedly bringing the Magic back within 1. Getting all that beating, Luka finally had enough.
Luka has Isaac on skates, but he recovers. Challenges it, but too good offensively, Luka Doncic.
I'll tell you, that's pretty good defense.
He got Johnatan Isaac looking for directions on display before putting it in. Spectacular. But so was this 3 by Bane to take over the lead.
Now Bane, clock down to 2. Deep 3 for Dez. Buckets! Kapaya!
D-Rex was the sole guy scoring for Orlando early in the fourth, as 12 of his 22 points came when it mattered the most. Speaking of that, Doncic seized the moment and got the crowd involved entering the clutch.
Luka Doncic, step back 3 money. Kennard has it. Clock down to 2. Tristan all over him. Shot clock. Buzzer violation was close. And Luka hit another one. Are you kidding me? Goodness. I would have brought the house down. Anthony Black with a pass deflected out of bounds. Luka went for it. Dove into the crowd. And he's fine. Oh, they love him here in LA. Yep.
Luka hits back-to-back threes, intercepts the pass, and jumps in the second row for the loose ball. Amazing! And he continued making crucial plays down the stretch as we see him hitting Rui right on the money in the far corner and the 3 splashes through the net. But the Magic got pretty lucky in the closing moments. First, we see this 3 by Reaves just rolling out of the rim, and then on the other side, Banchero gets the friendly bounce in plus the foul.
Banchero will drive, spin. And hit! It rolls in and a chance for a 3-point play. What a shot from Banchero.
And to top things off, the 3-point foul which was called for Luka on this play got overruled after the challenge by Jamal Mosley.
The hand after the ball is released is marginal high-five contact. There's no foul on the play.
Still, the Lakers were in a good position as LeBron drew the foul on Black here with 44 seconds to play. He makes the first one but then misses the second free throw, giving the Magic a chance to tie or take over the lead.
Oh, he'll drive, kick it out to Bane. 3 is up, big if it goes. Bottom! Bane drains it!
Desmond Bane has really been delivering in crunch time lately. So down by 1 with 27 on the game clock, Bron uses a rare miscommunication by Orlando's defense to sneak inside for the easy deuce. Now, with time winding down, Banchero will try to stun the Lakers crowd.
He'll drive, pull up, jumper up, that one short, fought for by Black. He has it, Carter has it, put back up and in. Wendell Carter Jr., have yourself a night.
Carter Jr. picks up the scramble and puts it right back up over Luka for a 1-point lead. Offensive rebounds, they'll kill you if you can't box out. Anyway, the Lakers have 6 more seconds to win this thriller game.
Trying to get it in, Lakers, Luka has it. Has a good look, can't find anybody, finds LeBron James, shot is up and no good. And the Magic are gonna win in Los Angeles. They forced the miss from LeBron James and they steal one here in LA.
James misses the tough turnaround three and the Magic escape LA with the victory. Luka could have definitely shot this before wasting precious time off the clock. Just a poor execution at the end, and LeBron kinda took a sneaky shot at him in the postgame.
I'm not sure. I mean, obviously you have to ask Luka what he saw on that, but I thought he had a good look, and it looked like he kind of just lost his balance. You know, didn't have a rhythm with the ball, whatever the case may be, and it kind of allowed him to get back in front of him. You know, I was kind of off balance when he gave it to me. I thought he had a great look, but no, that's what I look. That's my POV.
And before we dive in the clutch of the Warriors against the Pelicans game, I gotta show you these incredible plays by Zion on both ends of the court.
Santos with Green. And then Phil Jackson. Give it away. You got it. Burt did a good job. The lob. Didn't need it. Got it with a hammer on the right side anyway. Timeout, Golden State.
Williamson took flight for the poster jam in transition. Meanwhile, Draymond Green was out there looking lost without Curry. They served him with the Ben Simmons treatment, letting him shoot from wherever he wanted. But he was so damn harmless, it got comical. But after Podge totally ignored Quentin Post, who had the smaller guy locked down in the post, Draymond found a way to show his true value to the team by acting as a peacemaker between the two. Anyway, let's move on to the fourth quarter, which the Anthony Melton opened with a bang.
Draymond Green shares it on the run out. And the hammer to Anthony Melton.
Look at Melton posterizing Carlo Matkovic like he's Zion or something. You can be whoever you imagine, kids. For example, Green thought he was DJ's little son, so he hopped on his back instead of going for the board. He was hilarious in this game. And the Pelicans got up by 9 points in the clutch after this beautiful move by Bruce McGowens. Still, trailing by 9 with under 3 minutes to play, the Warriors refused to give up.
Left side. You got it. Carlo with the foul. Free throws coming up. Trying to get in the paint. Instead, on the run out, Santos and the step through. Melton, layup.
Melton was phenomenal in this game, scoring 13 of his 28 points in the fourth to keep his team within striking distance. And he narrowed the gap to just 3 points from the free throw line a minute later. However, DeJounte Murray, who returned to action after a whole year out, iced the game for the Pelicans.
Inside of 10 on the clock. Pass to the basket. And
DeJounte had a decent debut with 13 points, serving as a backup for Zion, who led the way with 26 for the fourth win in their last 6 games. In Portland, the Blazers got dangerously close to jeopardizing the Wolves' lead.
Shot clock dwindles to 8. Amara worked his way to the bucket.
He knows what time it is. Even if he's missing his shots, he's a threat. Good defense right there by Holiday.
Shot clock's down to 10. Amara taking on Gobert. It's at 4.
Toumani Camara makes it a 4-point game with a minute and a half remaining. But Anthony Edwards, who missed his last 7 shots in the period, wasn't gonna let his team down in the clutch again.
Coast to Coast Tuesday. Ant-Man is mighty and gets a friendly bounce.
The ball rattles out and in as Ant gives the Wolves a 7-point lead. And on the very next play, they put the final nail in the coffin when
Grant off, clinging 2. They've got numbers. McDaniels! Exclamation point! McDaniels is the man!
McDaniels with the slam dunk contest jam. This is not the first time he tried this. He's crazy. Jaden with 29 and Edwards with 34 points at the end proved to be too much for the Blazers to overcome. And the Cavaliers had plenty of guys ready to compete last night, something I can't really say about my Knicks though.
Come playoff time, just gonna give him ample opportunity. What a finish! Donovan Mitchell! Look at that, just pesky against Schroeder. No look, Schroeder to Tyson. Loosened Mike Brown up and got him to do some of the stuff he had before. The swipe for Allen, long strike. Oh, Jared Allen, the throw takes flight.
It was a dunk fest in Cleveland, who controlled the game from start to finish. But it was the third quarter when they really made a difference.
Bounce pass goes Wade.
8 to shoot. Spray it out. Harden's response is there.
And as bad as the Knicks are playing, they're only down by 13.
Around for Tyson. 5 to shoot. Merrill. Short roll. Tyson. Floater. Goes down over Robinson.
Get this, the Cavs won the third period 23-11. Yeah, the Knicks couldn't hit a bucket to save their lives. Just 3 for 24 in a 12-minute span, that's atrocious. You cannot expect to win a basketball game with that kind of a lackluster performance. Cleveland and New York are now tied for the third seed in the East. Moving on across the border now, where the Raptors found themselves in a similar situation, losing by 25 points late in the third.
That is keeping Toronto's scoreboard moving. Behind the back, what a pass! J. Will sets it up on the cut. Wiggins with the jam.
But when everyone thought it's going to be just another one of those OKC blowouts, the home team started to chip away at the deficit little by little.
Backboard. Barrett, he got pinned on the other side. Holmgren the rebound. Quickly the three, and Mark Daigneault called the timeout. Barnes trying to go to work with the left hand and does so. Barrett got around the screen and 2 more.
Okay, a quick 9-0 run by Toronto closed the gap to 10 points. And after Jared McCain stopped the bleeding with this nice layup through traffic, the Raptors got back on the hunt.
Quickly didn't get off the 3 instead. Back outside, Ingram loads up and the 3 that time is good.
Officials swallowed the whistle.
Ingram, tough shot, hand in the face, up over Holmgren, and he's got the last 5 for the Raptors. Shea behind the 3, and we are tied at 101.
My goodness, Jamal Shead ties the game, capping off an improbable 21-2 stretch. The arena was rocking, but what followed shocked everyone because...
Zip drive, and a much-needed bucket. Barnes lost it on the pass. This to calm things down on the offensive end. Wallace yet again on the drive, the scoop and score.
Before you get to the basket.
Barrett's got nowhere to go with the basketball, threw it right into the arms of Wallace. Another steal. 2-on-1. Joe, catch fire 3. That is good.
The entire building went silent in less than a minute as Cason Wallace scored 4 points, stole the ball, and found Joe in the corner for the soul-crushing 3. The Raptors ran out of gas just before the finish line, proceeding with a couple more turnovers to completely lose momentum. Cason Wallace continues his stellar performances, posting 27 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists on 69% efficiency, leading his team to 5 wins in the last 6 games without Shea. And lately, the Bucks are thriving without their MVP as well.
But this is AJ's opportunity right here. That's the guy that you want to...
He's 32% from 3, walking right into it. Bobby pulls it in. It's a 2-point game. Jericho does a good job settling. Jake is about to lead.
Milwaukee turned the 9-point deficit into a 1-point lead in less than 2 minutes. Norman Powell got a second chance after this scramble situation to weather the storm a little bit, putting Miami up by 4 points. But little did they know that this was going to be their last made field goal in the entire game.
Like a dogfight inside, and you know, to your point, Norman Powell has the ability to knock down clutch.
Yeah, count it. Body bucket and 1. KPJ going to work. Kevin Porter Jr. 10 on the shot clock. Spin move. It's a quick one. Wow, the finesse finish. Brian Rollins has got to go to work. A wide open Kevin Porter Jr. checks his feet. Oh my goodness, what a shot! What a time!
Kevin Porter Jr. completely took over the game in crunch time, scoring 13 of his 32 points in a 3-minute span to put the Bucks up by 4. He's a menace when he gets it going like that. And Ryan Rollins and Jericho Sims just put the exclamation point on the game.
Take advantage.
Mid-range jumper for Ryan Rollins. Bucks still have their challenge if they need it. Ryan Rollins leaning in. He's got the last 4 points. And Rollins facing that double team. AJ Green to Jericho Sims.
Milwaukee is lurking behind Charlotte for the 10th seed in the East. And speaking of the Hornets, they got Musa Diabate and Miles Bridges back for the game against the Bulls. And look who else suited up.
Rob Dillingham from Hickory.
And the new point guard is Trey Jones, who played a couple seasons at Duke. Welcome to the Charlotte Hornets, Kobe White.
That didn't take long.
Diabate, one-handed rebound. Second chance for the Hornets, and they capitalize. Kobe White.
So unselfish is the moose.
Kobe White. Wow. Zigging and zagging.
Kobe White had a nice debut against his former team, scoring 10 points in 15 minutes off the bench. But it was the rookie sniper who got Eric Collins falling into ecstasy mode.
In terms of everything. Oh my goodness, that's the guy we're talking about. That's now 200 made three-pointers.
It's plays. We'll try for another.
Oh my goodness! This guy is phenomenal! And he's only 20! How in the world did the Hornets ever look into this fantastically glorious player who's never gonna leave?
Concanippo becomes the fastest NBA player to reach 200 threes. He's going to be a problem for years to come. And the Hornets hit 25 shots from deep for a second straight game, blowing away the Bulls by 32 points. And another guy had his long-awaited debut in Atlanta.
No good.
On the breakout, Kaminga throws it down.
Hey, especially what he's going through. He used Dyson Daniels. Picks the
With the steal, wrap around to Kaminga. On Gabe Vincent.
Dyson Daniels realized he's got him. It's like,
Now gets it ISO'd.
That's tough. That's tough. Because you can put him at that mid-post and he gets to the rim.
Johnatan Kuminga exploded for 27 points on 9 of 12 from the floor in just 24 minutes of action. In a game where they paid tribute to their former hero, Ice Trade, the Hawks demolished the Wizards in a wire-to-wire win. A lot of fun games last night, but nothing comes close to one of the most intense games we had this season between the Spurs and the Pistons. Things got physical like it's the 90s. You gotta check out exactly what happened right here in this video. Talk to you in the next one. Peace out.